How you doing there,
Uh,
Brandy? You
hey,
got to
bro,
un.
I was just about to tell you, I just got off work, so I'm here, but I'm not gonna be able to like get on video because I got hands free so I can
Oh
get
yeah, yeah,
home.
that's fine. I don't want you to get in any trouble.
Yeah, but I'm here. Good
Okay,
to see you.
awesome. I really appreciate you showing up.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't miss for the
It, loo-
world.
it, it looks like Marlon Bell is in here too. Yeah, that's him.
Hello.
Troop 102 reporting for duty.
Here. Okay, let me try and write again.
Got to unmute
Reselect.
yourself, bro. There you go.
Good,
Control V.
How you doing this evening?
good, man. See,
Good.
trimmed
I
up the
really
Superman
appreciate you
suit.
showing up, man. You look good.
Oh, second. Hey, hey, I'm on a Zoom call right now with my bro, Willie Stewart.
V.
So we're probably gonna. How long are we gonna be, Willie? What do you think?
Right around, we should be finished around 8:30, give or take a few minutes. You know how we do.
Okay, so maybe.
But if you need to depart sooner than that, it's fine.
Okay, so you going to bed right now or what? Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Then. All right. All right. Bye. All right.
So we're just gonna be we won't officially get started until 7:30, but I opened the room up for everyone. So
Okay.
Teresa, this is my buddy here I've known for almost 5 decades
Is
since I
it
was
is
six
it
years old.
Marlon?
Hi, Teresa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Same
He's a
here.
world traveler just like you.
Yeah, I've been all over the place. So, Willie, how do you increase the volume on here? I don't. It's kind of silly when it comes to this Zoom thing here.
Are you able to hear us okay? Because if you're talking about the music, I just have it
Yeah,
as,
I can hear you.
yeah, it's
I
not,
can
it's
hear you, but it's the volume really low.
okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna, Teresa, can you hear me okay? Or is the volume
I
low
can
for
hear
you
you.
too?
I can hear you fine. I don't hear any music.
Okay, all right. How you doing there, Kevin?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, sir. It's good to see
Great,
you.
great. Good to be here. Thank you again for the invitation.
Yes, sir. I'm on camera today and not sweating. That's a little inside joke. We had a meeting the other day and I was in my van and whoo, it was hot.
Willie,
There's
where is
Mark.
the link? Where's the easiest place for me to get the link?
I just dropped it in your WhatsApp.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
I'll try and copy and put it into an email.
Hey there, Mark. How's it going?
There
Good
we
to see
go.
you, man.
Hello. Hello.
I appreciate everything you're doing, man. You guys, my OGs, are making this whole thing possible. We're not going to officially get started till 7:30, but I'm just kind of introducing everyone. I got Kevin here. Hold on one second. This is Shannon. Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Don't worry about the QRS. Use the link.
Is it the US
Yeah,
six
it's in
web
a
dot
previous
zoom?
email. I sent it, but I'll send it again. All right.
Is it the
Yeah.
US 06 web dot zoom dot US? Is that it? That
Yeah.
seems awfully
Uh-huh.
short.
Yeah. There's someone
Yeah,
that's
because
on H.
I saw two different links for the meeting.
Yeah, there should only be one link for the meeting.
Right. Right.
Yeah. And then there was a QR code that Teresa just sent out, but it was
It's way too big.
too big. Yeah. I got to send Shannon the link real quick.
Maybe I can find another where the picture's smaller. Let me see. Because maybe I did that myself. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Let's
Okay,
see,
let's
where's
look
Shannon's?
at there. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We'll
the
do this.
last digits on that link are YANR.1. That's the only link to the meeting.
Okay, well, it's coming over to my place as the Zoom already because maybe of my settings,
Yeah.
or I just
Well,
put it in.
it does start with Zoom at the beginning. I was just reading the last four.
Okay, well, let me see again.
Okay, let me let her know that that went to her. So Kevin and Mark, in the meeting there, I have my buddy from almost 50 years. His name is Marlon Bell. Marlon, this is Kevin. He's a former district governor and a longtime Rotary, and Mark is also longtime Rotary. We're gonna probably have over 300 years of experience in this room tonight.
Nice to meet you guys.
Very nice to meet you.
And it
And
looks
yes,
like
I did know Paul Harris.
Well, you're really old.
Hi there, Maggie. How are you? Joining us from Africa.
Wow.
Absolutely.
It's
What
middle of
time
the
is it
night there.
there?
I think it's like 282 something.
That's
You got to
that's
unmute
rugged.
yourself, love.
Hello,
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm okay.
Did you take a nap before you got here?
I was actually doing some work on the computer and now I'm dying to sleep.
Well, we're going to be getting officially started here at about 7:30 our time. And am I correct that it's about almost 2:30 your time?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, that is some dedication right there.
I ran a
So
meeting
Maggie,
from
we have
South
in the room
Korea
right
at
now.
3. Let's see,
Wow.
2.
That was Teresa that was just talking. We have Mark, he's our treasurer. We have Kevin Kendrick, he's a former district governor. We have a friend of mine who's been a friend for almost 5 decades in here. We have my little sister, Brandy. And who is Rula? Rula,
Hello, I'm a
how are
friend
you?
of
Ah, she's my
Teresa's.
friend. Hi.
Nice to
Yes,
meet
I'm a
you.
friend, and we used to be neighbors in Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Do you
S-
want to get on camera so we can properly say hello?
Well, the problem is it's not working, so something's
Okay,
wrong with my laptop. So
that's
I'll
fine.
just
You
put,
have a beautiful voice, so that'll
sorry
work.
about that.
And
And I don't
she's a
have,
beautiful lady.
oh, thank you. No, I,
Hi, Quanta.
yeah, Quanta invited me.
Quanta, everyone. So I don't introduce everyone all over again. Quanta is our former president chair. We're called chair people right now until we are official with 15 members. So Quanta is the former chair, and she is the one responsible for me being here right now. You know, she's been an excellent leader in the past, and I'm learning so much from her, and she's connected me with so many people. So she is all that experience in this room right now. Wow. I am humbled. And there is Nurse Shani, my wife. She finally found the link. Hey, babe.
Okay.
You got to unmute yourself. Hello.
Hi, everybody. I'm gonna try to, can I sign out and come back in because I don't have a background?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Do
maybe
you
I
need
do. Maybe I do. My video is just
it,
off. I got
There
one.
you go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow,
Y'all
I
see that
love
special?
it.
Hey, there's Quanta. She just popped up on my screen.
I love this. Oh my God, you are awesome. Woo!
I have two camera views here, so if y'all see me looking off to the side, it's because I'm either looking into the other camera, trying to speak to somebody on the other side of the room.
Yeah, that looks like you're on the beach.
Yeah, one view I'm on the beach where my heart is, and the other I'm in the other one I'm in this meeting right here.
Hi, Rula. So happy to see you. Oh, Teresa
Oh
is
my
here
God, you
too.
do have two views. That's crazy.
So Shan, I don't know if you ever met Marlon, but he's on camera there. Marlon, say hi.
Hi Shannon, how are you?
Hi, Marlon. I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I'm coming down there probably in November to meet
Oh,
you in
My
great.
partner in crime for almost 50 years.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you finally.
Finally. I'm so anxious to get started, but I'm gonna give everyone a chance to get in here.
Willie, I'm wearing my Alaska t-shirt to make you guys feel a little cooler.
It is hot down here. I was just joking with Kevin about how I was sweating like a Hebrew slave when I had my meeting with him.
Oh my goodness. Kevin is the most humble and down-to-earth person. Hi, Kevin. Nice seeing you.
Hey,
Hey,
Patty.
Quad.
Patty has
Hi.
graciously decided to be our vice president this year. I'm so grateful to have her experience here and her energy. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I just want to, I'm sorry, I'm futzing around. Did you guys just open? Because I was in a waiting room and I don't know if I had the wrong link. It said the living room, but did you guys like just open or were you here already for 10 minutes?
No, we've been here. I have to admit
I
everyone
just
into the
got
meeting.
here.
I'll leave them in there for a minute so that they can kind of absorb the ambiance,
Okay. I just wanted to make
and
sure
then I'll
I
go
didn't
ahead
have
and
the,
admit them.
okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
part of
everybody.
the whole experience that I'm trying to cultivate.
It was nice. It was really nice.
I have it timed too. Anytime I see somebody pop up in the waiting room, I just hit my little timer on my phone because I know the song lasts for about a minute and 50 seconds.
I didn't hear a song.
Yeah, it depends on your version of the Zoom app too. If you haven't updated, it may not play. Or there's a
Oh,
mute button if you didn't unmute it because it starts out as a mute default. So it's muted
oh,
by default.
oh my God.
But we can play around with it later. I'll show you all of that stuff on another time. We'll get on there and I'll show you where the mute button is and all of that.
Yeah, good to see you, Patty dear. Love you.
Thank you. Nice to see everybody.
Patty, how
Yeah,
are
I'm
you?
gonna I'm gonna
Oh
turn
my
off
God,
my
it's
thing.
Kevin. Kevin,
Yes.
what's going on?
Oh
Sorry,
man,
I'm just like I'm just getting settled in, and I'm like I'm looking. I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot of people here. And I'm like, ah,
Yeah,
what's
we
going
have
on, Kevin?
Kevin. We have Shannon. I see Patty's name here, Quanta, Marlon. We have one AI note taker. We have Mark. We have Rula. Yeah, yep. And my little sister Brandy. And I don't know who HP is. Who is HP?
I don't know.
Someone on here is HP. Let me see if I can ask them to
Harry
unmute.
Potter.
Let's see. HP. Might just be an observer from one of the links that we sent out. Oh, there's a microphone just came on. Hello, HP. Can you tell us your name? You're unmuted now. Oh, now you're muted again. Okay, I'm going to stop the music in the background for right now.
Yeah, we
And
didn't hear it.
I guess it might have just been playing for me.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Give me 1 second here. We still have about 3 minutes.
All right, while we're waiting for 3 minutes, could I just say again, thank you so much for stepping in. Willie, and it's so nice to see Shannon's face. And
Thank
it's so nice to
you.
see everybody. Mark coming here to like still support, and Kevin, past governor. It's so wonderful and all the new faces. But I just want to say thank you because like I really am so like relieved. I really am. I just am. And I'm happy about it. So I'm excited to like help out and be your, you know, your team member, and we'll get whatever we need done. But as soon as you took over, you didn't even snooze for a minute. And that was right, everybody. Could we all agree on like how magical it was? Like you were like meant to lead us this year. So it just
Well,
was
thank
so
you.
the stars aligning.
So we have a guest here. She had dropped off for a minute, and I just readmitted her to the waiting room. I'm from the waiting room. That's Maggie. She's in Africa right now, 7 hours ahead of us. So it's middle of the night for her. And
Um,
Teresa just logged back in.
do we have Denzel Washington here with a different hairstyle?
You're talking about one of my best friends, Marlon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought for a minute I thought it was Denzel Washington.
You can give me his
All
money.
right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I think that this is a good spot to get started since it looks like everyone is here that is going to be here for now. And I just want to welcome everybody to this experience that I'm trying to create. This is the Rotary Club of Inner Peace. And this experience that I'm trying to create for us is called the Global Living Room, and you enter through the front porch. And Kevin and I talked about this a little bit more in depth the other day, about how a lot of stuff happened on front porches. A lot of relationships are built, friendships that go for decades and decades. And I want to try to create that experience for us because I believe that service will emanate from people who like each other and want to be around each other and are naturally, getting to know each other and friends. So I just want to thank you guys. Welcome home, everybody. Welcome home. That's what I'm calling it, and that's how I'm going to start every meeting from now on. Whether this is your first gathering, and I tend to call them gatherings. I may call it a meeting every now and then, but I'm just trying to change the culture just a little bit so that we become more familiar and family oriented with each other. But whether it's your first gathering or you've been around Rotary forever, I'm grateful that all of y'all are here. That we all had the courage to stick with this and keep going. Um, so let me go ahead and admit Sean. So everybody, when Sean comes in, everybody say, "Hey, Sean!" As soon as he gets in, right?
Hey,
All right,
Sean.
1, 2, 3. Hey, Sean.
Hey,
Hi,
Sean.
Sean.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
That's
Hello,
that's
Sean.
another
See
high
you.
school friend. That's Red. We call him Red. That's his nickname.
Right. I should have put that on my little thing. I just didn't want to be, disingenuous.
I was just messing with you though. But yeah, so whether you've been around here forever or not, I'm glad that you guys are here. And one of the things that I want to try to stress at every meeting also, and so I'm just going to talk a little bit about, what my goal is. We're gathering as guests here initially. Some of us have known each other for over a year. Some of us have known each other for longer than that in a previous club, and some of us have known each other for decades. Um, but when we leave this meeting, my goal and my hope is that we leave as family. Some of us are already family, you know, in the literal sense and in the length of time sense. But I want that for all of us. So I hope y'all are in a comfortable chair. I hope you got your favorite drink in front of you. I got mine. I got some Gatorade here because I talk a lot. And just relax for a minute because we are home right now. And I'm going to tell you guys something that was never told to me as a Rotarian. If somebody is
There are
saying something,
some background sounds. Maybe some people can mute. I'm
yeah.
gonna mute.
Yeah, if you have noise in the background, if you don't mind muting, I would appreciate it. But there's something that I want to do before we get started. Is that me?
I think it's Sean.
I think it's me. It's,
Yeah.
hold on, I'm trying to learn this.
If you see a microphone down there, just hit mute, or maybe I can go in. See, I'll go in.
We're getting echo.
Yeah. Okay. So where is Sean's name at? There we go. Yeah, he's on mute now. Okay, I don't hear anything. So one of the things that I want to do, especially new people who have come here, because some of you guys might already know this. I've been in Rotary for a year, but I've been around Rotary for 2 years because Shannon was in the previous club and I just kind of stayed in the background. And I never knew this. You know, we do this all the time with this four-way test. And give me one second. I'm just admitting two people here. And it was never explained to me. So I'm going to explain to you what we're about to do here with just a little bit of history so that we can all become just a tad bit more familiar with Rotary and what we're doing. So in 1932, there was a Rotarian named Herbert Taylor, and he created this four-way test. And so I started doing some research and asked myself, well, what's the point of the four-way test? What is the goal of it? Why are they saying it? Why do they do it? And so when I researched him, he did it in 1932 to act as a moral compass to save his company that was about to go bankrupt. It didn't have anything to do with Rotary initially. So that was the reason that he created the four-way test. But the philosophy behind this four-way test is that it builds trust, it resolves conflict, and acts as a moral compass to ensure fairness in business and personal relationships. So Rotary then adopted this four-way test in 1943, and they prioritized the honesty aspect of it, and they wanted to help to ensure that all the actions of Rotarians everywhere lead to mutually beneficial positive outcomes. So before we do this, look at this four-way test, I wanted to tell you guys that because it means something. I've done it for an entire year. I've looked at it, and I really had no clue what it meant. So hopefully, that kind of resonates with you a little bit. That a single person started this thing, this four-way test in 1932, and it is something that is adhered to and revered by millions of Rotarians worldwide for almost 100 years, 90 some odd years right now. So that's what we're about to view. And what we are going to do is just take a minute. You don't have to say it out loud or anything. I just want you to just look at it and resonate on what I just told you about this four-way test. And we're just going to look at it and try to reflect on it for a minute. Okay. So this is the Rotary four-way test. Let me move my bar out of the way because I know it blocks sometimes.
May I say it?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to say it out loud, you can.
Okay. May I do it now?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Of all the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you. And that puts us right at 1 minute. So yeah, so for an entire year, or longer, I've looked at that and contemplated what it meant, and now we kind of know have an idea of what it means, and I hope that that resonates with some of you at some point. And if not, it's something that could be up for discussion, in the future. So now, what I want to do now is pull up this agenda because it's important to kind of have a little bit of structure and some direction on where we're going to be going with this meeting. So everybody, I know Marlon I think he may have something that he has to do, and if you need to leave at some point, that's good. But so what you guys experienced was this over here, the front porch. That's 7:15 until right around 7:30, and then this greeting, the welcome home. Um, at some point during this time in the future, when we get to this section, we'll be celebrating birthdays. If you have a birthday during that month or any type of announcements or things that are happening in your life, that'll be the time that we can do those type of things. So I just want you to kind of see, what the agenda is for tonight. We're going to have this around the coffee table section here, things unseen. Very interesting segment right there. And then there are two segments that will replace each other over time. When we don't have guest speakers or any type of project things that we're going to go over, we're going to just be having a fellowship feature where we have an interactive activity, and that's what we're going to be having tonight. And then toward the end of the meeting, we're not going to take an exorbitant amount of time on this. It's a service lab where we're going to just discuss current projects, which we do have a current project that's ongoing right now. And then when there isn't a current project, or if we have the additional time, if everybody wants to stick around for a few minutes, we can discuss potential future projects. And then I'll just have some closing remarks at the end there. So that's our agenda. Let me stop this screen share. And we're going to get right into some fun stuff. So what we're going to do right now is does everybody, if you don't have access to a camera, can you speak up now to let me know? So because I'll have to make an adjustment to that. If you have a camera, I like to see you on camera if possible. I know if you're driving, I know my little sister said she's driving, but I want everybody to see everyone so that we can put a name to the face, because this is going to be important for what we're about to do right now. So I'm over here at my second camera, and what we are about to do is this little segment called Around the Coffee Table. All right. And you guys saw that on the agenda there. One thing that I learned about myself is that I'm absolutely terrible at remembering names. Does anybody else feel me with that? I'm terrible with remembering names, but I'm really good at remembering faces and stories. So if I learn one interesting thing about you, I'll probably remember you for years. So tonight we're going to help each other become unforgettable. One of the goals of this global living room experiment that I'm doing is to build genuine relationships, and the relationships are going to begin by getting to know each other. So for the next few minutes, we're going to just go one by one. And if you got your camera on, that's going to probably be the best for people. But if you don't have your camera on, that's fine. You can still participate. It just might be harder for people to remember you. They'll have to remember whatever name you have as your profile. But each person will get a maximum of about 90 seconds. And when it's your turn, I want you to share your name, where you're joining us from, a little bit about yourself, and then one thing that makes you unique, memorable, or something that people almost always remember about you. It could be an interesting hobby, a unique talent, anything like that. So remember, you're going to have 90 seconds. I'll call your name out and it'll be your turn when I call your name. And I'm just going to go by the list that I have in front of me. And I'm going to put us all on speaker view. So that way the person who is talking pops up on the screen, unless you change your view after I do that. So on my list first, I don't know who iPhone 6 is. iPhone 6, can you tell me who you are?
My name is Tom Guest. I'm sorry, I need to relabel my phone so that shows up. Um, Hometown Indianapolis, Indiana, currently living in Charlotte. About me, I am a gardener in kind of a big way. I have a huge garden. I like to give away food. The other memorable thing about me, I will mention 50 years ago, roughly, I wrote a college term paper about the effect of air pollution on the climate. And I've been tracking the climate problem for that long. And I have to tell you, it is really, really bad news what's happening in our world right now. We need to do things differently.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Tom. All right. All right. Next on my list is Nurse Shani.
Mm. Hi, my name is Shannon. I'm from Florida. And a little bit about myself is I'm a nurse by profession. Um, my husband and I stay pretty busy raising kids and just looking for fun educational activities for the kids. Something maybe memorable about me is a long time ago, I lost vision in both of my eyes. I was an LPN at the time, and I was going to school to be an RN. Um, I had to visit several hospitals across the state. I went home with no vision. My husband, Willie, he kind of took over the role of everything in our household. And at the time, he was going to school to be an RN. So he had a lot on his plate with 3 kids. I eventually regained my eyesight. I went back to nursing school. I graduated valedictorian. I kept going back to school, obtained my master's, and now my doctorate degree in nursing.
Well, thank you, Nurse Shani. All
Mhm.
right. Next on my list is Mark Freeland.
Hello. Yes, I'm Mark Friedland. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Um, I couldn't possibly talk about myself in 90 seconds. But and I've done so many too many things. I guess the thing that defines me most, at least for myself, is my yoga practice, which I've been doing for 50 years. Um, the most amazing thing I've done in Rotary is to climb Mount Kilimanjaro to raise money to end polio.
Nice. Okay. So before I name the next person on the list, I just want to welcome Janita. Janita, thank you for showing up. And I'm admitting another person into the meeting, and this is Paul Hawthorne. Paul, thank you for showing up. What we're doing right now is we're just taking 90 seconds to introduce ourselves and tell something unique or memorable about ourselves. So I'm just going down my list and calling everyone. I will not be calling the AI note taker.
That's my note taker. It
Okay,
follows me around.
you got a stalker, huh? Brandy, can you come on? There we go.
Hi, yeah, I stopped so I could participate.
Mhm.
My name is Brandy, and I am a LPN, a nurse, new nurse. Um, and I am in Florida. And one thing that will be memorable about me, well, I have 4 children, but I also have unofficially adopted children that I kind of take in or have taken in to help them. It's my friends of my daughters, but they're in transition to being adults. And it's not that I know of a lot of programs that help kids who are at that transition, especially if they've been shunned by their families. So I've taken in children in the past, and I have one who stays with me now, where I'm helping them with getting a job, getting their license, just those things. So kind of just service that, is not, I'm not looking for recognition, just something I do because that's my heart. So I have, like I said, 4 children that I gave birth to, but I have about 3 or so that I've helped along the way, and I love it. It's my heart.
Well, thank you, Brandy. Next on the list is Marlon Bell.
My name's Marlon Bell, originally from Gary, Indiana. Lived about 5 houses down from Willie. Uh, I'm currently living in Michigan. First of all, I don't know if Sean is still there or not. I can't see him, but he's another junior high school friend. I haven't seen him in about 40 years. So if you're still there, Sean, good to see you. A little bit about me. I retired from the Air Force after 25 years. I worked for civil service. I went overseas, lived in Dubai. I'm like I say, world traveler. I've been just about everywhere I want to go, and a couple places I didn't want to go. I'm new to Rotary. I'm kind of excited to learn about what this is all about. I haven't any experience with this, so bear with me if I seem a little crazy or ask some silly questions. But Willie asked if I was interested, and I said yes. I'd love to be joined. So I'm here. It's good to meet all of you guys. And Brandy, I haven't seen you since you were about 2 years old. So it's amazing to see you a grown woman now with your own family and your own kids. And you look just like your mom too. So
All right, thank you, Marlon. Next on the list, another friend from Africa, David Mena Nigeri. I hope I'm not butchering your name, sir. Can you come off on your mic? David? There.
Sorry. Hello everyone.
Hello, I
My
know.
name is yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
my,
I'm
my name
sorry.
is my name is David Mura. I was having a bit of an issue with my mic. I think there's an echo or something. So my name is David Mura. I'm from Kenya, Africa, and it's so nice to meet everyone. I'm really happy to be here. It's truly a global living room. Just to see all the people there, different professions. I'm just, I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed.
Well, thank you.
So,
I appreciate
yeah,
it.
so, yeah, one thing about myself that I can say is memorable is that despite everything that we are going through over here in Kenya, in particular, with our political instability, I've managed to keep myself sane, keep my job on track, and keep my family well fed and protected. So that's what I can say about myself.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your participation. And I know
Thank you
it's
so
late
much.
there.
Yeah, it's actually it's almost 2:50 a.m.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
next on my list, I have Janita Burke from Bermuda.
I'm just transitioning. Can you go to the next person and come back to me? Then I'll be able to put my camera on.
Sure, sure.
Thank
So that would be Kevin Kendrick.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, first of all, for hosting this, Willie, and for this incredibly warm environment you've facilitated here. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here. I've been in Rotary for almost 20 years now, and been president of a couple of different clubs, including one 180 member club in Midland, Michigan, and then the Charlotte Dilworth Club, where I'm presently a member, and we have about 40 members in that club. I think my greatest accomplishment in life has been getting married to an incredible woman who, unfortunately, I lost 2 years ago. This Friday will be the second year of my wife's death, and but we have two wonderful children, and they are the light of my life. My grandchildren, of course, are even more special to me, and it's really why I'm here. Most important thing about me, or the most memorable thing about me, I should say, is that I served in the FBI for 25 years. When I retired, I was the agent in charge of the office here in Charlotte, North Carolina. After leaving government service, after that 25-year career, I went to work for Dow Corning in Midland, Michigan, and was their vice president for intellectual property and security, and had an opportunity to see so many places around the world. And I'm so grateful for having an opportunity to learn that people everywhere are all the same. So thank you for this platform. Thank you for giving people from around the world an opportunity to show us who they are and for creating this family. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Janita, are you ready for us yet?
Good night, everyone.
Hello.
How are you? I'm Janita from Bermuda. It's wonderful to be on and just to see how global we are and be in the living room tonight. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, founder of Kairos 22 Productions. I'm a missionary at heart, and I'm really a lover of people. And my desire is really to live a life of purpose, and to positively impact people. I'm a connector, I'm a collaborator, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this Rotary Club of Global Impact. My first association with Rotary was I'm not going to say the number. I say that I'm 30, but the math doesn't math, but don't worry about it. Um, but I was a Rotary exchange student in many moons ago. And I went to Australia, and it was a wonderful time to be an ambassador for Bermuda and for Rotary. And although I speak English in Bermuda and they speak English in Australia, for the first month or two, we couldn't understand each other, and it's so interesting. And I guess a fun fact about me: when I was in Australia, they thought I looked like Whitney Houston, and I'm sure you all can understand why. And I may have told them that I was her cousin because we're all related. So there are a group of people in Singleton, Australia, who think that Janita Brock from Bermuda is Whitney Houston's cousin. And I didn't know that I was going to be a singer-songwriter producer all these years later, but I can, put that as one of my claims to fame, because I did enter a singing competition there, and I came second. So yeah, there we go. All right, thank you.
I don't know if anyone saw Kevin's message that popped up on the screen. He threw a rotary at you. This is something we did up north in Gary, Indiana, playing the dozens. He said, "Is it the truth?"
Well, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. We're all related, right? We're all related.
Yes, yeah. Okay, next on my list is Patty, our vice president, or soon to be vice presidents once we have 15 official members.
Oh boy. Well, my name is Patricia D. Freudenberg, also known as Patty from New York. And that's what I'm known for. I could go to my local restaurant and I say, "Hey, I'm Patty from New York." And they giggle and laugh. And I'm a big kid. I'm full of excitement. And that's, I think, what I'm most recognized for. I like to smile, even at myself. I'm all about inner peace, not only because of this club, but that's my line of work. My area of focus is legacy. I'm a grief consultant. I'm the founder of Miss You Graham, which I also offer a free public service to pay tribute to those you love. And, my I'm also remembered because I bring death to life. And you're like, how? Because I, honor what was, yet embrace what is to be, helping you live a life to be remembered, while honoring those that have continued on to the afterlife. So, I love to just bring joy and peace and love at the end of the day, because we are one and we all came from the same place, just like Janita. So I love you, brothers
Awesome.
and sisters. And that's it.
Thank you, Patty. All right, next on the list, my list is Pembroke Music. That is Paul Hawthorne. Another he's so special to me. He's actually serves on the boards of several of my companies. So Paul.
Oh, stop it. No. Hey, listen, I'm actually still on the project now, hotel project we're doing, so I won't show me face. But listen, hey Shannon, I love this
Hi,
lady. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Bless. So a little bit about me. I am a father of three. Married 34 years. I've been in and out of radio, the record business, just you name it. But Willie and Shannon, the family is just very special to me. They've kind of been like a rock when I didn't need it and when I definitely needed it. So I'm looking very forward to kind of putting whatever input that I can into the Rotary. I've heard a lot about it. Haven't dove into it quite yet, but I'm excited. Okay, so that's pretty much all I got to say. I'm ready to go. So anyway, put me in the game, coach.
Anything unique about you, Paul, other than that big mole on the back of your head?
No, sir. No, sir. I am coming out with my album this year. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Next
Love
on
you,
my
buddy.
list, thank you. Next on my list is Quanta Dawn Light. Quanta, our former chair.
Thank you very much. Let's see. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, where Mark and Kevin lives. I'm so lucky. And I'm going to be very short. I was born in a city of two continents, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is. And see where I was born. This is a quiz. So my story about Rotary that I hope you remember is that when I was a baby, um, I was supposed to not survive my first month. So there is a superstitious, like a cultural thing that when a baby you think is gonna die, they take the baby to a cemetery. And if baby cries, that means baby is gonna live. If baby is quiet, baby is not gonna live. Well, I screamed my head off. I said, "Get me out of the cemetery. I'm gonna join Rotary." So 70 years later, 10 years ago, I have joined Rotary and I've been a Rotarian now for 10 years in the district 7680. Thank you very much. All.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. I have next Rula.
Good evening. My video is not working. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you
So my
fine.
audio is
Thank you.
working. Okay. Thank you to Quanta and Teresa. They invited me to this, and I've been with Teresa at a couple of Rotary meetings before. So I've been curious about it. I was born and raised in Lebanon and moved here because of the Mideastern wars. And I became a pediatrician, and I have 4 children. We live in North Carolina, Hillsborough. And I'm really grateful for this country for providing me with great education and wonderful people from all over the world. I like this international field, especially groups like this one. And I'm like, I think is it Brandy who, despite having being busy with the children, your own children that you gave birth to, like to volunteer and do work with children who are refugees. So every summer I work with refugee children in Lebanon and Greece, where we have homes. And I am an advocate for human rights, especially, for example, Palestinian struggle. I care a lot about, social and not political, but more human rights in general. And I found my way to the Baha'i faith as well, because that speaks to the unity of people, a unity of all religions. And that humanity is one. So I'm very interested in that, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Next on my list, and we're down to the last three, was Sean Red Taylor.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sean Red Taylor. I grew up with Willie, also in Marlin. I met Willie later in life. Um, Shout out to Marlon. It's great seeing you. Haven't talked to him in almost 40 years or seen him. I've had a various level of professions, carpenter, contractor. Um, Unfortunately, during the pandemic, I had an incident where I was attacked and they said I wouldn't walk again. And things changed for me. And once I was able to walk and physically be able, I came into trucking. So I drive all over the United States. I have one criteria. Um, Even though I went through therapy for almost 8 months in America, they said they can't do anymore. So that day was probably the worst day of my life, where they gave me the paperwork to go get Social Security. I was happy that they denied me. Um, I have a family friend that said, come to Columbia, we'll fix you with no medicine, no operation. And I flew to Barranquilla, and after 39 days, I was back. And so I discussed with my daughter um, uh, what would be the next career move, and I've changed careers multiple times. Um, and I wanted to help her complete her doctorate, which she did. And I had originally three children. Unfortunately, one of them passed. Um, and I was married at one time, and a drunk driver took her away from me and my other unborn child. Um, but beyond that, I've been a survivor, and I don't know what it is, but it's a great thing, I believe, being from the Gary region area. I think it was the water. The water was very, uh, even in college, people say, hey, man, you going back home? Bring me some water. I attended Kentucky State University. But long story short, I guess one memorable thing about me is I guess I'm beyond being red, light skinned with freckles. Um, People today still call me Beast Mode because I created a character a long time ago, and I sold clothing with the character on it. And it was a character that can basically do anything at any time and be anything. And it's about healing too. So that's one thing I am good about. I love to be able to help people heal. Um, and being in trucking, before I was in trucking, I was doing contracting. I had, I guess you would say, um, I was still in pain. I lost both of my parents, my wife, my son. So my whole thing was, I have to be free. So every 100 days or 120 days, I travel the world. So from Eastern Europe, northern part of Africa, Spain. I love Colombia. I love South America. I love everything about South America but Argentina. But beyond that, I visit every place, and I love visiting people. I try to make a connection. Maybe that's probably one of my greatest attributes. And my daughter even says this. She said, Daddy, you don't have no strangers in your life. No, I can talk to anybody at the airport and make a friend. And I've just been blessed to be amongst good people. And unfortunately, when you get to see it when you're young. But I'm old enough now to say, um, you're going to be good, and I'm going to be good, and that's how life is going to be. And I'm just blessed and honored to meet you all from all different realms. And it's always been great knowing Willie. I used to be scared of him. He was on defense, I was on offense. But once you got the chance to talk to someone on the interpersonal level, You learn a lot that you didn't know. I mean, I've always known uh, that everyone has a different haiku in life, but once I find out a person is quality as an individual, not just being a character, but having character. It's been a pleasure to know Willie and Marlon, and I'm just happy to also to get to meet you all, and I'm really blessed. And thank you for inviting me to Rotary, and it'll be a pleasure to learn more. I'm a I'm a neophyte to this also. So please be patient with me. I'm always in the same scenario where if it's something you think I need to know, please interrupt me, stop me, correct me.
Okay, well let me do that for you, Red. 90 seconds, bro.
Sounds good. And I talk a lot. Nice meeting
Yeah, Teresa told me y'all talked for over 2 hours, so I know you was going to take a long time.
Yeah, she's a beautiful person.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of Teresa, Teresa, can you grace us with your presence, please? And Red, go ahead and mute yourself again. There you
Teresa,
go.
you're muted. Teresa, you're muted.
Okay, I fixed it. It's a good thing because my fire alarms have been going off. I've quieted my phone, but I get to know when every fire gets reported in California, and they've had 3 of them since we started. I have a list of 3 people that I want to bring up. I want to bring up Brandy because yesterday was her birthday, and she didn't say anything about it. So happy birthday, Brandy. Okay. Number 2 is our friend Red. Okay, Red, you're a survivor. I have a recommendation for you. There's a tree. There's a tree growing in Louisiana at the junction of Bud and Saul Street, very close to the railroad overpass that runs through Scott and Lafayette, Louisiana. This tree is called Survivor Oak, and it's dedicated to all survivors. And it was blown down in 1909, and it grew a tree from inside its trunk that's still down, and it's supposed to have an aura of gold, and I think it provides a piece that helps us survivors to continue on. So you can ask me more about that later. And then Janita, I never knew that you were a exchange student, but exchange students in general brought me to Rotary. I was an exchange host before I found out about Rotary, and Rula can attest to this. my my daughter and my exchange student had a little deal. My daughter turned into a jealous green monster, and she was just like 14 or 15, and I had to have a talk with her and explain to her that love is not like a pie, that just because it's spread a little bit further around doesn't mean that you get less. And also that the little girl we were hosting was from all the way across the world, and that we were her only family. I mean, that she could talk to her family, but we were the family who was there to take care of her. Well, before it was all over, they cried when they parted ways, and my daughter wanted to be an exchange student too. And she's now living in South Korea, which is the home of our Rotary. Well, actually, our first exchange student, and we had one from Busan, South Korea too, which was my daughter's real exchange, and she ended up marrying the most cute, like K-pop idol police officer you ever wanted to know. And she looks like Miss Scarlett Johansson with her blue eyes and blonde hair, and it's just crazy. But I just love them both to death. I can't think of anything about me. Well, I was a
I
host
got
parent.
one. I got one.
Okay,
You talked to Red for over 2 hours.
I did. We had a lot to talk about. So anyway, I love Rotary. I love its mission. I believe in service above self, and I'm really excited about this club and hoping that every one of you here we get to see again.
All right, so I'll close this segment out. We're running a little over, so I hope everyone is okay with that. Um, I am Willie Stewart, and I am a disabled United States Marine veteran. I'm being trained on an exoskeleton so that I can walk again. I can walk now a little bit, but only for short distances. But I've been training for quite a while now, since last year at some point, and I'm getting close to where the VA is going to issue one. Something unique about me is at one point in our journey in the entertainment industry, and Paul can attest to this, we've had some unique experiences there. My family had Christmas dinner with Dionne Warwick and a bunch of other record executives that were at her home. And when we got there, I told my kids, the adult kids at the time, told them nobody better take a phone out. We're going to just act like we're all family here, which is what we're doing here right now. And that's what we did. She had jogging pants on, a baseball cap, and yeah, she had jogging pants on, a baseball cap, and everyone just was normal there. And we had fun, playing games for Christmas. So that's something unique about us. Now I wish I would have took a camera out and took pictures, but the memories live right up here. So yeah, that's what's unique about me. Now, if I forgot someone, please, please, please speak up. Now, I think Mark did speak at one point. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember Mark. So that was the only one uh, that I wasn't 100% certain. But if there was nobody else, I'm going to throw a curveball at everybody right now. And anybody that wants to participate can just speak up because we are about to have a memory challenge. So first off, we're going to ask and see how well everybody was listening. Who thinks that they can remember the most about the most number of people here? If you can, just say so, and then we'll check that out and see.
I have a tablet in front of me and I've been jotting down notes, which is an unfair advantage.
Yeah, well, turn it over. Let's see. Turn it over.
Oh,
There we
I don't
go.
know if you can read it.
Okay,
I
yes,
got
yeah.
4 pages of notes. What do you want to know about who?
Okay, well, turn it over so you can't see it if you're going to participate. So iPhone 6 is in.
Oh, I'm not
Anybody
allowed to
else
look
want
at it. Oh,
to anybody else want to go against
that's the only
iPhone
memory I
6?
have.
Now, Teresa, you were mentioning some people. Do you want to
I
try?
think I can. I think I can.
Patty? Okay.
I think I can. The only thing is that I wrote it in the chat, but then I spelt his name wrong because I thought it was Marvin and then it's Marlin. So because it says M Bell. And I could for some reason my sound went out, but I heard that you were like I saw your expression, so I could tell that you were able to hear him. But for some reason my sound went out. Just from I don't know if anybody else had that experience. So I'm just thinking that Marlon is your. I believe you came in through Willie. Is that true? I don't know. I'm guessing because I only like barely heard your name and I even got that wrong. Um, Sean, we just heard Sean's story. He's, a survivor. He had, an unfortunate event that caused them to have a serious recovery, but now it became his passion. We got iPhone, who, transferred in from Illinois, I believe. Now he lives in Charlotte and he loves Rotary. We got Mark, who, what could I say? Mark is a man of all trades, and he didn't have enough time to tell us about everything he does, but he's been a devout Rotary member Kevin. Well, Kevin has a beautiful family and he's honoring, his family, and he has a great, great, beautiful experience in the law, FBI, then assisting, going to Michigan, coming back to Charlotte, and doing great things with the law and serving Rotary as a past governor. Teresa, who loves to wear her hat. I always remember Teresa with her hat. And she's just, a lovely lady who it's never about herself. That's why she didn't say anything about herself, because it's never about herself. She is the epitome of service above self. Quanta, well, Quanta is funny, even though she might look serious, she's quite comical, but she brings a lot of love, a lot of peace, and she's just amazing. And I think safe to say she's our elder, but she certainly does not look like it. Brandy's kicking butt. 4 kids and doing a nurse and raising other kids that you don't have to. Wow, kudos to you. Janita, I love so much. Tapped her, got her foot wet in Rotary back in the day when she was a child. And, now she's bringing it forward, being a missionary, joining this club, singing, songwriting. And then we got Rula, who is also a pioneer coming to another country. That's nerve wracking, but she's kicking butt too. She's here and she's helping refugees as well. And now she's part of our group. So that's amazing. And of course, last but not least, we got Shannon, who is, probably the magic behind the scenes, but, we love Nurse Shannon. And of course, Willie, leading us into this year with your amazing, amazing, endurance, learning how to walk again. Amazing. And me, well, I know about me. So that's it. Thank you. I hope I did good.
Well, because Patty spoke up first, and I don't think anybody can do anything but tie her. It's the award that you get, Patty, the Human Encyclopedia Award. And
Okay,
around
I have a fetish. Now you're going to learn something more about me. I have a fetish about being the first of anything. I don't care what
uh
it is. It could be eating the first flavored ice cream. I don't care. I just have this fetish about first, so I'm excited about this.
So this is awarded in recognition of exceptional listening, genuine curiosity, and the remarkable ability to remember and honor the stories shared by others. Now, I'll be sending that over to you. I'll put your name on it. And if you want it printed, I can send it to a local Walmart or something like that and have it printed out for you. But I got another award here, and this one I believe is going to go to Teresa. I think this one fits her the most. Give me one second. Let me pull it up here. Teresa,
Yeah.
you are our master listener. Hold on.
Oh, wait, Willie, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Paul, the song man, and it seems like you're his mentor. I just wanted to add that.
No, Paul was my mentor. He actually brought me into a lot of things. He was in the radio industry for a while at a big radio station down here. I think it's the number 13 market in the country in the Orlando area.
102 Jams.
I I have my hand raised
Yes,
online.
Teresa.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I was listening, and I don't think we mentioned Tom. And I remember Tom because he actually asked me to be a friend of his on Facebook today. And here he shows up at our Rotary living room. And so I'm just going to give a shout out to like the master gardener who spends like 2 hours a day in the garden, and a master fish catcher
Oh yeah, I
also.
remember that one because he had the notebook with
Patty did mention me. It's just that I have to rename my iPhone. iPhone 6 is my screen name
iPhone
right now. I have
6.
to fix that.
Okay.
And happy birthday, Tom. It's coming up, right?
Yes, next Monday is my birthday. Thank you for asking.
Happy
So,
birthday.
Thank
so
you.
Teresa, you're our master listener, and it's awarded in recognition of exceptional listening, thoughtful presence because you addressed people directly here, and Brandy's birthday, I didn't even remember, and that's my sister, so I apologize. and the ability to make others feel truly heard, valued, and understood by everyone around them. So this one is going to go to you. Now,
Thank
this
you.
last award, we're going to all vote on that one. So it's going to be consensus who gets this one. And I'll share it on the screen. And then just by either a show of hands or everybody yelling out all at once, I don't care. Who had, hold on, let me find it here. Who was this person right here? The Most Memorable Story Award, awarded in recognition of sharing a story that inspired curiosity, fostered meaningful connection, and left a lasting impression on the hearts and minds of everybody here gathered. Whose story is that out of everybody that we heard? We can all speak up and we'll try to determine who that is based on how many people I can discern and hear.
Well, Norshani, she had with the
Sean,
story of the blind
I
going through.
agree.
That's
Sean.
Sean,
amazing.
and going to another country for healing, like sight
Yes.
unseen.
So we have a couple
I
for
really want to
red.
nominate.
I hear a couple for red.
So Willie, I would say red, and I would have a tie actually. Red, and I thought Kevin's story was
Yeah.
quite interesting. He has
Yes, yes, yes.
um,
Okay. So we got at least two for Kevin, two for red, and I heard Shannon
Another
mentioned
for
twice.
red.
I heard ruler. Okay, so that's three for red.
Four for
Teresa.
red. Four for red.
Four for red. Looks like he's running away with it.
5 for red.
6 for
Uh-oh.
red.
Randy, thank you.
6
That's
for red.
all right.
I
Well,
was
I
trying
think
to
we
vote
have
for
a
Ruler.
I
She
think we have
Ruler.
a winner here. Red's story was the most memorable, and
And the
red along,
longest.
yeah, and the longest.
Actually, we should say who talks too
So just so you know, Red, you'll get that certificate, but also whoever everyone chose on that, that's the person that I want to interview first on the interview podcast once I have it all set up. So congratulations on that. And we're gonna move quickly into our next segment here, y'all, because we are running over, and I
There
hope
is an
everybody is.
echo. There is an
I think
echo.
so. Yeah, there's an echo. So can you guys mute? There we go. I think, oh, there we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move into our next segment real quick so that we can kind of keep things moving because I know our African people are very tired and I feel for you guys. I really am grateful that you guys decided to join us and be a part of this. And we are going to try our best to have some other alternative things happen. I don't mind occasionally, meeting with you guys personally to go over what we go on over the meeting with the meetings and everything, if that is something that you guys would be willing to do. So the next thing that we're going to talk about here real quick is this segment that I'm calling the things unseen, and we're a little bit out of order here, but the things unseen is extremely special to me because it reminds the purpose of it is to remind everybody why Rotary exists. And so we're going to be looking at a 5 minute meaningful story in Rotary. And I'm just going to give you a brief overview of it real quick just to tell you what you're going to be looking at. So in Uganda, there is a rotoractor, and I had to look that word up because I didn't know what a rotoractor was. And it's basically a combination of two different words, rotary and action. And these are young people mostly, but anybody can be a rotoractor. But they're people who are action oriented and I'll just leave it at that. I won't try to get too in depth because I still don't know a lot about it. But this particular rotoractor, his name is Cedric Bachano. He's a Congolese refugee living in Nakavali refugee settlement. And he created a film school to help other young people process their trauma through art. And that's the reason why this story resonated with me, and it probably resonates with Paul too, because that's what we've done for a lot of our adult life is the entertainment industry, the arts. So, and he was also recently named a game changer by the Kofi Annan Foundation. And for those of you who don't know who that is, he was a Secretary General of the United Nations at one point. I think it might have been in the 80s. I don't know for certain. Kevin, you correct me if I'm wrong with that. But yeah, so I think this is a very interesting thing because it shows you this is one of those things unseen. You know, I didn't know this type of thing existed and that Rotary, actually touches in these areas right here. So it actually broadened my horizon and my imagination about what's possible for us to be able to attack as a club at some point, things that we could potentially do, that sort of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys. It's only 5 minutes, so bear with me with the time, you guys. I knew this first meeting was going to go over a little bit as we get used to this format and everything. And I didn't want to cut anybody off and start playing the music like they do at the award shows. But we'll get more timely as we go on. But here's the story right here, and I want you guys to just kind of look at it and reflect on the possibilities that are available to us as Rotarians going forward.
We have to train people to talk about their stories, to share their stories, because sharing stories could act as a tool of trauma healing. Filmmaking, storytelling, sharing their story could give them peace of mind.
I am Sibong Lim Lambo. I work as an actress in Los Angeles, California. And today I am in Naki Valley refugee settlement, and I am currently sitting down with Rotary actor Cedric Bichano. He is the head of a film program here called the World Refugee Film Academy. What can you tell me about the academy? What inspired you to start it?
The World Refugee Film Academy is a refugee-based organization which empower refugee passionate filmmakers in providing them with skills, practical skills in filmmaking, storytelling, acting, so that they can express themselves creatively. I was inspired by the realities that I've gone through in my life. And reaching here in Naki Valley, where there are mostly not jobs for young people. So I said I could create something that is mean to me a lot, and that I really love to do.
What a great initiative. So how long have you had the academy? How long has it been running?
We officially launched the World Refugee Film Academy in 2017.
And how many participants do you have?
Currently we have 15, but since we started, we've trained and empowered more than 300 people. In Naki Valley, we have more than 10 nations. People are coming from Somalia, coming from Ethiopia, Eritrea, Sudan, Liberia, Congo, Burundi, Rwanda, Tanzania, Kenya.
It sounds like a great tool to cultivate peacekeeping.
Yes, it is. It's really a powerful tool to inspire the young generation. When we come together like that, with movies, with football, with drama, with story sharing, we learn from each other. And learning from each other, it helps us to understand each one of us, their differences, and when we understand their differences, then we start living together peacefully.
Can you expand more on your background, like what country you come from?
I am originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo. I had to leave the country because we faced a very insecure situation. Our home was attacked by armed groups, and unfortunately I lost my parents that night, and miraculously I happened to escape without knowing where I was going. I was still a child. Luckily I was helped by other people who were also running, and they helped me to flee from our village. We were running, so until we found ourselves in Uganda.
You've overcome so much.
Yes, it's so much, but I feel like living is still a grace. It's still something that is like a gift, having a second chance.
How do you feel being a Rotaract has helped to support your goals and visions?
Being a Rotaractor, first of all, because it is a community, it is a family that I found in the middle of nowhere. When you experience what I've been through and you see someone else, it's like a mirror. You see yourself going through the same thing. You have that spirit to do what you can as a person, as a human being, and help them.
To learn more about what you've seen here and to see the finished product, go to the World Refugee Film Academy's YouTube page.
So we won't spend too much time right now talking about this in this meeting because we're running over, but we'll continue the discussion about that within the WhatsApp group that everyone is in. Let me go ahead and stop that video real quick.
To talk about.
So this next segment, and we're going to be very quick with this one. I would like 4 people to volunteer to be a part of this next segment right here, and it's um, a questions game that we're going to do. And I just think it's a good way to kind of lighten the mood a little bit and us to get to know each other. So 4 people that want to participate and do this one, you want to speak up now?
All right, I'll go
I'll
for it.
volunteer.
Okay, I heard Patty. Who was the other one?
Red.
Patty, Red. Okay. So let's start with Patty and Red. All right. So here's the game. All right. The game is to ask a question. So Patty, you will be starting. Red, you have to respond with a question, but it can't be the exact same question. So for instance, if she asks you, how are you doing this evening? You can't answer with, how are you doing this evening? You have to answer with a different question. And you only have maybe 2 seconds to answer. So it's going to get rapid fire. She may fire questions at you pretty fast to try to throw you off because whoever misses or messes up is out. And then that person goes on against the next person who wants to challenge them. And we'll have a winner at the end here. But so and it'll also get more difficult later on. All right. So we may take 10 minutes doing this, but Patty, you can start and we're gonna have fun listening, laughing. If you want to laugh out loud, that's fine.
All right, Red.
Patty,
Red,
I'm ready,
do you
Patty.
do you do you like ice cream or cake?
Do you like cookies or do you like dinner?
Do we answer by the way, Willie?
oh Patty, that would be considered an out. You have to answer within 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't know we
okay.
were
So
supposed to answer. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
every
you have
answer
to
is a
answer
question.
every question has to have another question. So red is still on deck. Who wants to go up against red?
I will.
Okay.
Okay, Teresa.
Ladies first.
What's your favorite drink?
What's your favorite meal?
How old are you?
How young are you?
Uh,
That's not a
did you?
question. Is that a question?
It sounded like you answered with the same type of question.
I said, how young are you? Like when people ask you,
Oh,
you're like,
Oh,
well,
okay,
okay,
I
gotcha,
asked, is that a question?
gotcha. Okay, okay, you can continue. Sorry.
It's his turn to ask a question.
do you like wearing hats?
I like green. What colored hats do you want to see on your daughter?
What type of weather is there where you live?
What bicycles do you ever remember from being a kid?
Do you like walking a lot?
Do you like guacamole?
Do you like to be able to experience new experiences?
Do you like talking on the phone?
Do you like listening to the radio?
Do you have a cat?
Do you enjoy movies?
Do you have a dog?
Do you like traveling?
Do you like going on snowboards?
Do you
Okay,
drink?
we're gonna call that one a tie and introduce the next wrinkle to it now. I knew this was gonna happen, so I'm prepared for it. The subject is Christmas. Every question has to do with Christmas.
Okay.
Go.
Ladies first.
How tall is your Christmas tree?
How big is the gifts do you wrap?
What type of paper do you use?
Do you like good Christmas dinners?
Are you creative in your Christmas?
Do you have a chimney for Santa Claus?
Do you like Santa Claus?
Do you leave milk and cookies for Santa Claus?
Have you ever sat in Santa Claus's lap?
Does it snow where you are at Christmas?
Have you ever lived in a place that never snows?
Do you like eggnog with cinnamon?
Do you like apple cider for Christmas?
Do you like wine or do you like that drink straight liquor at Christmas?
Do you like to have cake and cookies with your family on Christmas?
Would you like to ride in a sleigh at Christmas?
Do you think that we're maybe monopolizing Christmas?
Do you think these questions are good for Christmas?
Do you think that we ought to put Christmas with Hanukkah?
Do you think Christmas dinner should be taken all day or just a few hours?
Do you think
Okay,
Christmas
now
should
we're
be
about to
spent watching
institute the
football?
third wrinkle because I knew this would happen too, especially with these two who talked for over 2 hours.
You need to
So
get
here,
somebody else on this because we're just going to take all the time.
I think there will be a winner this time. This is the new wrinkle. You cannot answer this question with the same type of question. Like, so if someone said how, you can't say how.
You
Someone
got to say
said do, you
what?
can't say do. So you have to use another one. What,
Okay. Okay.
who, where, when, that sort of thing. So this is the final wrinkle. If you guys continue to go, then we'll call
I
it a
have
tie.
the echo. Can you guys stop the echo?
We're getting a special question in here.
I
I think
think that's
Hodge is asking.
Red's
There
echo. We're
is
gonna
an
have to just suffer
echo.
through it. I think we have to suffer through his echo because he's competing.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'll start. Just any question at all.
Yes, and then he
Okay.
can't answer with the same adjective or is it adjective or adverb? Who, what,
How
when,
many
where.
miles do you think you've traveled?
When is your birthday?
Where is your car?
What state do you live in?
How old are you?
When is your birthday?
Who's your favorite actor?
What type of fluids do you drink on a regular? Gatorade, water, or wine?
When are we going to end this question?
What type of game is this?
How many times have you gone to Colombia?
When is it the best time to reach you on WhatsApp?
Where are you coming from?
What type of questions am I trying to make up?
I think we have a winner. I think we have a winner. Red is the winner of that one. And I got an award that is going to go to Red here. Hold on. Let me share it here so everyone can see what it looks like. And remember, I can send these to your local. The Conversational Acrobat Award, a fellowship feature recognition awarded in recognition of exceptional verbal agility, quick thinking, and the remarkable ability to keep the conversation moving one question at a time. So I'm going to keep trying to do little fun stuff like that. Shannon put on here, I want to hear the answers to those questions.
Oh,
So right now, we're going to move ourselves toward the end of the meeting here, and I appreciate everyone's patience. We are 10 minutes over right now, but I hope that we're having enough fun that that's okay with everyone. Um, so just to give you an idea of how this would go in the future, we don't have a service lab ready right now, other than to just quickly discuss current projects. Right now, Quanta has identified a project that we started on during her administration, and that continues into this one, and hopefully we can, reach our goal. And I'll just quickly share that on the screen here real quick, if I can find it. Give me 1 second here, please. And it has to do with Turkey. Quanta, do you want to step in there and just tell them a little bit about the project?
yes, there is a young lady in Dardanelle, in a small town, I should say village. She is a farmer. She has goat and sheep, and she makes cheese and sells it. And she doesn't have electricity on her farm. So she was borrowing it from a neighbor, by paying her, but the neighbor cut it off. So we're trying to put a solar panel, and that didn't work very well. So right now it's in bureaucracy, and we are waiting for the electric company and also the local what do you call administrators get together and then put some electrical poles in her farm. And in the heat and in the cold, she doesn't have any electricity. I don't know how she's managing, but she is. So that's the project we have. Trying to
So
raise
our
money
goal,
so that we can get electricity.
yes, thank you, Quanta. And our goal is to raise $5,000. On this GoFundMe, we've raised 965 so far, and I believe within the club itself, we have an additional 300 or $350. So we're about 20 to 25% there toward that goal. And so I'll be sending out an email later this week, or Teresa will be sending it out, just as a reminder to everyone to share the GoFundMe so that we could try to reach the goal. As I've done some research, in addition to what Quanta does, this lady, is a pillar in her community, and she, what she does there helps the community out as well. So farming I think it's a phenomenal thing. Our son William has expressed the desire to become a farmer. And so we're cultivating some experiences for him for this fall, when the school year starts back up for the public school systems. And we're going to have him go out there and experience, farm life and raising uh, animals, and cultivating crops and that sort of thing. So not having electricity, just imagine what that's like. If all your power just shut off now and you didn't have access to the things that you have right now. So that's important. She's by candlelight. She's cooking on a looks like a wood burning stove here.
Bernice.
Um, yeah, so it's very important, for us as Rotarians to, support each other in these type of things. And this project is something near and dear to Quanta's heart, and we want to try to help get it over the finish line. And of course, they're dealing with a little bit of bureaucracy over there, but that's expected with any type of government entities and everything. But, at least we will be doing our part, which is to get the funds to them so that, we can bring electricity to Emine's farm. Am I pronouncing that correctly, Quanta?
Emine, like
Emin.
the singer Eminem without M in the end.
Okay,
Emine.
gotcha. Oh, okay. That puts it in context. All right, so let me stop the screen sharing and I'm gonna just, before I close out the meeting, I'm just gonna open up the floor to thank you, Janita. She says, so great to meet you all. I have to drop off and I'm so looking forward to our next get together. Thank you, Janita, and everyone say goodbye to Janita.
Thank you. Sorry I have to go,
Bye
guys.
bye. Anita, have a great evening.
Thank you, you too.
So before I close the meeting out, so Janita's timing was perfect. I'm just gonna open the floor up to anybody who has anything to say or, announcement or um, perspective, anything that you want to speak about, just briefly. The floor is open to you now, and we'll do that for like maybe 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. So if anyone wants to say something, speak up now,
I do.
please.
I do. So we did before the changeover, with the new year, we did have a speaker scheduled, but we had to bumper up a different week. So I did confirm that our speaker for the 29th, I told us, same time, we're just pushing it up a week as she was available. And that's to, give a little information about an orphanage that I've been supporting for a couple of years, and she supports for a couple of years. And Zambia is where the orphanage is. And, this one lady, Chi Chi, that's her nickname, she takes care of 100 children by herself. And, she was able to raise enough money with not just my help and Lois's organization help, but other, people help in, kind of like what we're doing. And they were able to build a foundation, and they're starting to build their own orphanage, because they're just in need, and some of the kids are blind. But anyway, the point is, she's coming to speak on it on the 29th, and I just wanted to confirm that for 7:30, because that was already on the schedule, like way before the new year. So I just wanted to honor that.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yes, Tom here. I will give everybody a real quick climate message, a climate education. Right now, the worldwide average carbon dioxide is about 430 parts per million. The last time, and it has changed throughout the life of the Earth, it's up and down, temperatures up and down, etc. The last time the planet had 430 parts per million of carbon dioxide, sea level was 50 feet higher than it is today. Now, in your mind, start naming all of the coastal cities that go underwater when the sea level comes up 50 feet. Look at a map, and it's a
New
really bad
Orleans,
situation.
New Orleans, Los Angeles.
I mean, worldwide. I mean, all of Bangladesh and the Philippines go underwater, or almost all of it. London, New York City, Miami, Jacksonville, Boston, Washington, D.C. goes under. At 50 feet of sea level rise puts about 20% of the world's population underwater. And that's where we're heading with the current levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And what should we do? We should all be working on biochar. That's enough from me.
Okay. Anyone
Um,
else?
I would just kind of throw in something for all of y'all. Those who are Rotarians will know, but we have a yearly convention that's somewhere in the world, and we address many, many, many topics. One of which is exactly what Tom was talking about, and the environment. We have areas of focus, and they just added the environment to it as the seventh area of focus for Rotary. The others being like women's health and polio and disease. And, we've got 7 of them. There's lots of fun things to read about all that Rotary does. So you're part of a really great group that addresses a lot of really serious things that we can concentrate on. And it's a beautiful world, and we want to keep it that way, or make it that way. If it drops down to where it's not beautiful, we want to return it to that space.
Thank you.
If I
Anyone else?
may, if I may, Willie, one of those other areas of focus is peace and conflict resolution. And with your club being named the Rotary Club of Inner Peace, I put in the chat that our particular district has a committee that is focused on peace and conflict resolution. We meet once a month, and we would love to have someone from this group participate in that. I'll share the details with you, Willie, meeting frequency and all of that. But there's many things you all can do as a virtual club, including looking at installing peace poles in your communities or establishing small gardens that attract pollinators and things of that nature that you can do in your own backyard. So very nice to participate with you guys. I hope to be a resource to you more than
I'm
anything
very
else.
interested in the peace and conflict resolution. Thank you for
Thank
mentioning.
you. Thank you, Rula.
Anyone else? Thank you, Kevin. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do before we say goodbye to each other till the next meeting is I'm going to ask each of you a question. And previously we asked a question, and I'm going to do it a little bit different now because I want us to all think about the experience that we're trying to cultivate here. Um, Trying to bring in new people. Our new international director wants us to be creative, wants us to be able to tell Rotary story in new and unique ways. That's an email that he sent out to everyone. And so this is just something for you guys to think about. And if anybody wants to answer this question right now, you can before we get ready to go. But my question is, who's one person that you'd invite into the global living room next time, or someone from history that you wish could have joined us around this coffee table tonight? So we'll just go around the room, and if you don't have an answer, that's fine. But let's start with iPhone 6. I'm sorry, what your name again?
Tom Getz.
Todd. Wait,
Tom.
Tom.
I would have invited Benjamin Franklin. This is his kind of
Okay.
gig.
All right. Teresa, what about you?
I'm still trying to invite Fernanda Torres Garcia from Mexico City.
Phenomenal lady. I looked
Yeah.
into her when you told me about her. Yes. Brandy, who would you have invited, or who would you want to invite to the next meeting, even if it's from history?
I was still thinking, so come back to me.
Okay. Let's see. Who do we have here? Marlon, who would you invite?
You know, I think Willie, I might invite Brian. So for you guys that don't know who Brian is my brother, my older brother. He's really community oriented. So this might be his cup of tea. It just depends on what he has going on. But I'm going to talk to him. This is very exciting. So, and I also want to add, I really like the community aspect. I think that could be something that makes this Rotary thing blow up. I really, matter of fact, I'm going to Turkey next month. It would be really nice if I could even meet that young lady that we're doing a GoFundMe for, depending on where she's at in Turkey. But uh, I would like to see uh, a lot of community access, a lot of community engagement, not just as a group, but as individuals, and we come together and let the group know what we're actually doing uh, from a Rotarian point of view. But like I said, I got a lot of thoughts in my head. Like I said, I'm new to this. I may be way off track, but thanks for inviting me. I got to get going too, but thanks for inviting me. It's
Thank you for hanging in there.
really nice to meet all of you folks, new folks. Um, very interesting set of people. Seems like we're all from different walks of life, but that's what this is all about. So I'll talk to you guys next meeting, I guess. And thanks Kevin for being kind of a consultant here. And what's the other one that I can't?
Tom,
The former, not Teresa, but the other
Quanta?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you guys for your experience and guidance. So everyone take care. Have a good night, good evening, good day, wherever you're at in the world. And Sean, it's good to see you again. And just a little note, Sean, it's a small world. My wife is actually from Barranquilla. So we'll have a conversation about that later on. And Brandy, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you since you were 2 years old. I'm glad to see you're still here with us. You got your own family doing your own thing. So everybody, please take care. Thanks, Willie.
All righty. Be safe, brother. All right, Mark.
Oh, I'd like to invite the new Rotary International president.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's from Kenya, right?
Nigeria, I thought.
Nigeria.
Somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, who do we have here? Did Brandy speak already?
She thought about speaking.
Oh yeah. You ready,
Yeah, but I
Brandy?
got somebody now. I
Okay.
have a sister friend because I've been knowing her since I was a little kid, and she's a nurse. But this kind of seems her speed and something that I think she may be interested in. So I want to reach out to her.
Nice. Okay. Who do we have here? David Niguri. Maina.
It's Ngure.
Nguri. Okay.
Ngure, yeah. And it's quite difficult to pronounce, but for me, the person I'd like to invite from history is Nelson Mandela from
Oh
South
wow.
Africa.
Yeah. Okay.
As an African to African, he was a very influential leader and the biggest humanitarian that we know back here in Africa. So my vote goes to Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, Shannon.
Chat.
Okay. I would invite my mom and Oprah Winfrey.
Okay. Patty, who would you invite?
My God, this is crazy because Nelson Mandela was mine. And then I was like, okay, if I have to pick somebody else, it'd be Oprah. So this is crazy. Like, I don't even want to talk to you guys. Oh my God. Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. All right. Paul Hawthorne, who would you invite, sir?
Well, I've already invited him, and he is going to be at the next one. But Dr. Conte, based out of Sierra Leone, but he just became the new president for the IHRC, which is a very large humanitarian organization based in Africa and the UK. So, yeah, he's going to be excited. He's a very amazing man, and he's got some crazy things happening, and it's just a blessing. So, yeah, he's if you're open to it, of course.
Absolutely, everyone is welcome. We always have an empty chair. You see those
I
empty
love
chairs
it.
on that graphic?
I do, sir. Yes.
Okay, Quanta, who would you invite?
Oh, I missed to invite where?
Here.
If you had anyone that you could invite to the next meeting, whether it was a real person here or someone from history, who would you invite?
Oh, from history.
Mm-hmm.
Gandhi.
Okay. All right.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Rula, your turn.
I like Bernie Sanders. He's an activist, he's a good politician, fair person, and so I wish we could invite him.
He might come. He came to Louisiana.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Red.
Based upon what I kind of know, it'd be two people. It'd probably be Miss Alice Walton, who owns Walmart now, and then I would invite Steve Biko, and he was out of Africa, and I read his book, and it was an outstanding individual that wanted to be able to lead people for a better day. So those are two.
Okay. And I'm saving myself for last. Is there anybody else that I missed?
Hey, Willie, Kevin here. I would invite somebody who I think maybe isn't necessarily the first person you would think of, but I would invite someone from our current presidential administration to come and sit in and be a guest at this table to see what people can really accomplish when they put their minds and hearts into service and thinking of others.
Okay, nice. Did I get everyone or did I miss anyone? So I'm going to go last. So I thought long and hard about this question. And I was thinking about all the potential answers that people might say and could say. And I would say I would invite Mary Young. And Mary Young is I affectionately knew her as Medea, my grandmother. I think she would be proud of what I'm doing right now. So I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys. I love you. And until we gather again, God bless y'all.
You too, Willie.
There
Everybody.
Thank you.
Jazz hands.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This was a lovely meeting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.